Naruto is one of my favorite anime and one of the greatest anime ever made. Only an absolute idiot would question that. It is also the anime that I believe to be the best anime for quite some time, but that was of course before I discovered One Piece. But never mind that, the fact is Naruto is legendary, but there are certain things that I absolutely despise, and no, it is not the insufferable amounts of filler that made me want to kill myself when the show was still in its ongoing phase. It is actually just the fact that after the original Naruto ended, side characters like Rock Lee, Neji and Sino basically just fell off the face of the earth. Yes, there are of course more characters to mention, and Sino was never really an ultimate highlight type of character, but those are the three character fall-offs that really fucked me up. In Shippuden we occasionally saw them, but it just felt like the levels of shine they had in the original series was just non-existent. Look, I do of course understand that they are not part of the main group, but it would have been so nice to see them have a little bit of spotlight. When Rock Lee was first introduced, he came across as such an amazing character. The first time we really got to see Rock Lee in action, he took down the arrogant Sasuke, which to me will never not be a satisfying moment to see, but that would just be the start, because he would go on to fight Gaara in what turned out to be one of the most legendary fights in the entire Naruto franchise. Rock Lee being absolutely amazing wouldn't stop there, because he would go on to have an incredible display against a highly powerful Kimimaro using Drunken Fist, and as soon as Shippuden started, all of those incredible moments just went away. Same goes with Neji. The way Neji was portrayed in the original series was almost somewhat similar to Sasuke. He had an aura about him and was considered a genius. He also had some spectacular moments. His fight with Kidomaru is one of my favorite fights, and all of that potential meant absolutely nothing later on. He even had a death which the vast majority of fans didn't like and still don't like to this very day. I mean, if they actually showed a lot more of Neji in Shippuden, maybe his death would have felt just a little bit more impactful. When Neji died, I didn't feel anything, and that is the fact that we never really got to see him progress or do anything in Shippuden. Yes, I could understand the creator wanting to focus more on the main story, but what would have been so wrong in showing us the OG Naruto guys occasionally on the other side, other than continuously showing us the consistency in which Naruto chose to dick ride Sasuke. I know a lot of people love to argue about how Naruto is the greatest thing to ever be created on this planet, but small things like this really makes me think twice about ranking it so ridiculously high on the food chain of anime. The show still gave us so many great and iconic moments, so don't think I'm just gonna come up here and badmouth something that really strengthened my bond with anime, but I still yearn for a world where characters we grew to love in the original show had bigger roles in the continuation of the best ninja related anime. And now going on to Sino. Sino is the worst of the worst in this regard. My guy had less screen time in Shippuden than that damn swing. The way they got discarded was just absolutely disgusting, and it looked like only the main characters got actual power-ups, and that will forever irritate me. Look, I'm gonna make an example between One Piece and Naruto now. Now, this isn't to sit on Naruto because both anime have their faults. I consider One Piece to be the best anime, but I am not gonna just sit here and not admit that One Piece doesn't have anal juice like pacing. So, if I can comment on my favorite anime, I'll also comment on my other favorite. Neither is perfect, so there will be no One Piece glazing going on in this video. But in One Piece, you can actually feel the difference from characters when they make a return later on in the series. It is not just the main focal characters that feel stronger or feel like they have progressed some way or somehow. These are of course two absolutely different anime, and they have different ways of going about things, but they also get pitted towards each other, so I felt One Piece was a good show to make an example of. And now I'll make an example of how One Piece gives side characters shine, and I'll talk about something recent, and that is the Luffy versus Lucci situation. Luffy of course easily defeated Lucci in their one-on-one encounter, but you could actually feel the difference from Enies Lobby's Lucci and Egghead Arc Lucci. Now this is the type of thing that I wanted to see in Shippuden, and I never really got to experience that, and that is one of the biggest things that I dislike about Naruto. When Rock Lee and the others were reintroduced to us, they were shown occasionally and they really didn't feel significantly different. Yes, we could see that they were older, but that was about the limit of their change. I know most people wouldn't care about something so small because at the end of the day we still got to experience something beautiful, but this was just something that has always bothered me. Naruto's positives definitely outweigh the negatives, so at the end I'm just glad that I got to experience this before I die. But now we are at the conclusion of this video. What do you think of this? Was Shippuden perfect, or would it have been more fun to see the other side characters get the spotlight from time to time? This is View with Ice, and thanks for watching.